Mia, what resonated with you about Robyn's story?
I really loved her character, and from the moment I read it, I kind of felt like I could completely understand the desire of wanting to take yourself out of more civilized society and put yourself in an environment that took things back to the basics of survival, just walking and attending to your needs in the moment.
I think that aspect might resonate with a lot of us, especially with modern technologies that are always demanding our attention. And Robyn does give in to having the radio, doesn't she? But she doesn't really even want that.
Yeah, resentfully.
I love the relationship between Robyn and the photographer Rick, played by Adam Driver in the film. What does Robyn make of him, though?
I think Rick kind of represents everything that is you know, a little bit wrong with the journey for her. And I think this resonates for a number of different careers. The thing that sort of enables it to be a possibility also sort of takes something away from the experience. And I think the fact that National Geographic is the reason why she can do it, but on the conditions of sort of having her privacy invaded is something that she really resents.
And how much contact did you have with Robyn herself, and how helpful was that in preparing to play her?
It was great. I was really nervous about meeting her at first, but then I was very relieved to meet her and to discover that she had a really great perspective on the film and on the fact that we were kind of making an abstraction of her journey.
And something that fascinated me in the film was about the camel population in Australia. I've spent quite a lot of time in Australia, but I didn't realise that it's the largest feral population of camels. What did you make of them, and who or what helped you sort of get comfortable around them?
I mean, they're really lovely animals. They really grew on me. I spent a long time with them, and you very quickly can learn their temperament, and you can understand when they're kind of pissed off or when they're fine, and they thankfully look a lot more scary than they are. And they're really funny characters, very individual.
And Goliath, the calf, is just adorable, isn't he?
So sweet.
Yeah. I came across an interesting quote from John Curran, your director, who said, I felt that I wanted to be filming her interpretation of Robyn, meaning yours, rather than his own. And it's not very often you see that from a director. I just wondered how open he actually was to your input.
Yeah, he was open. I mean, we had a number of differences of opinions, but he was always very open about hearing my opinion and incorporating it into the film, so it was great. It was good.
And what about the book? There's a book of the same name, Tracks, written by Robyn. What impacted that?
Oh, the book is great. I love it so much. It's, if anything, I would always hope that the film would encourage people to, read the book or something like that. But it's great. I mean, there's very few female heroines in Australia, that are kind of like this. So, it's a brilliant book.
And I think the film captures the Australian landscape beautifully. The sort of, it's arid, it's harsh, but it's also very beautiful.
Yeah.
What was it like for you being at one with Australian nature, much as Robyn was on her journey?
It was nice. I hadn't filmed in Australia since I was 17, so it was the first time back there. And it was nice to be exploring a part of Australia that I hadn't been before and hadn't really spent much time in. So it was really great.
Mia Wasikowska, thanks very much.
Thanks so much.